Hey everyone, this is a new what if video of what if. Well, actually, this is me, Joyful Anime, and coming at you with a new what if video of today. And this one's gonna be what if Deku had over elements from the anime series called Supernatural Battlefields Are Commonplace. It's an anime series that I was watching when I was 14, no, and when I was like 16 years old. I haven't watched it for quite a while. You know what? I don't even remember when I watched it. I can't remember. So anyway, let's get to the what if. Deku is born with a quirk called Over Elements, and he begins to, and for some reason in the hospital room where Inko and Deku is, it suddenly gets a bit cold for some reason. The temperature begins to drop, and the wind begins to go crazy as well. And they expect that maybe it's from little Izuku, like baby Deku, coming from baby Deku. Okay, everybody, I want you to imagine Deku as a baby. Yeah, isn't he cute? You're so cute. Yes. You see, I just like taking care. Just like, I'm a babysitter and I like babysitting kids. I babysit my nephew, some of my sisters. It's a bit hard, but I can actually deal with it. But anyway, let's get to the what if. They now know that Deku has a quirk, and they wait until Deku figures out a name for his quirk when he's a bit older. And Deku comes to and Deku has made a name for it. He decides to call it Over Elements. And so it's been named, and it allows him to manipulate and control, along with create or generate the elements from his body or from other things as well. So Deku is about 4 years old. Everyone in his kindergarten class knows that he has a really strong and powerful, super wicked, powerful quirk, like way like the type of power. Imagine the power scale of an earthquake that takes out an entire city, and a tidal wave, that wipes everything out, wipes away everything in the city as well. Yeah, that's right. Imagine a level 5 tornado as well. Yeah, that's how strong Deku is. Like, wicked strong, but only in his quirk, but not in his physical strength. But not in his physical power. So he's relying on it a lot, but he remains humble. He doesn't let the power get over his head. Because if he does, he'll be just like Bakugo. And Bakugo does get his quirk when he turns 5. And he does challenge Deku to a bunch of fights, but Bakugo ends up losing so many times that he believes he should give up. But then he reminds himself that he has to be better than Deku because he's stronger, because he has the strongest quirk. So yeah, Deku doesn't actually care. He actually wants to get a bit stronger. His quirk is a bit like on the side, but destroying an entire truck. So he hasn't become that strong yet. So yeah, we'll wait. So yeah, Deku hasn't discovered that it's like literally powerful. He hasn't found out yet, and that it's plight of limitless power. And yes, I will make it that Deku will get one for all. Yeah, one for all. Deku will get one for all. even though he has an OP Quirk, like a over OP Quirk, triple over OP Quirk. Yeah. Sorry, someone from my school said that a friend of mine who watched my YouTube said that I have less enthusiasm, that I'm less excited that I'm a little less excited in my video, so I decided to change it up and become a bit more excited. So yeah, we're almost at 100 subscribers. I love you guys. I love you all. And now let's get back to the what if now. Deku is now about... So now now we're at the original anime where Deku is now 15 years old. Well, actually, that he's 13 years old now. And he finds out that his quirk is strong, but he hasn't gotten stronger himself. He hasn't built any muscle. He learns that he has relied on his quirk too much, and that he decides to not only train, but not only exercise, but not only strengthen his body, but to also become strong with his quirk as well. So Deku, when he was 13, he discovered that, he learned that, and he becomes a bit more stronger, only in physical strength. And a little bit in his quirk, he learned some new techniques. He learned some new techniques. He can like generate lightning from his body, create water from his body, and create water from the atmosphere, from the moisture, from the little tiny water droplets in the air. And he can also manipulate Earth, and he can also like do that lava bending thing. He can also generate lava from his body, and or that he can make lava come out of the earth, or that he can combine he combine two elements with earth and fire, creating lava. And other things. He's learned some new techniques, like lightning fist, fire fist, and other type of techniques that are not like fist related. So yeah, Deku has learned a lot, as much as he could. So yeah, Deku is now about 15 years old, and now he's he's in junior high. The teacher asks what does everybody want to be when they grow up, when they get out, or then he throws up that or Deku's already in high school. Could Deku already be in high school instead of junior high? Like I said, I don't know how the Japanese school system works. I know that they tell the students to wear uniforms in school. I mean, it's rare. It's kind of rare here in America and Baltimore. It's kind of rare here in Baltimore. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Deku is now, let's just say he's in junior high. Deku is now up so yeah, he throws the papers in the air. Everybody begins to cheer. He knows that everyone wants to go and become a hero. So yeah, everyone's cheering and using their power, but the teacher says, okay, but remember everyone, no quirk usage in school. And Bakugo says, Teach, don't let me in with these losers. I'm way stronger than all of them. Then everyone says, whatever. Yeah, right, you're not strong. I mean, we've all seen it. You've always been defeated by one person. Bested and beaten down by only one person. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Izuku? Oh yeah, remember you go by the name Deku now, cause you like it. Huh. Seems like you're listening to music. I'm not gonna bother you if you're gonna listen to music. Besides, it doesn't matter. You always know what the teacher's saying anyway. And what I'm saying as well. So Deku does have a few friends. Does have a few friends. And one of them is Ali. I think we'll call her Toki. No, wait a minute. Taki. No, her. What is it? What is it? Sue. We'll call her Sue. And she's always been friends with Deku. She has a similar quirk like Deku, but it's only one element. It's only one element. She can only control the water. She can only manipulate and control and generate water, but not from her body. She can only create it from her outside source. She can carry water with her, or she can create water by using the moisture in the air. You know, like little tiny droplets that are in the air, but you can't really see them. And she can make like rainstorms. Like these rainstorms come out of nowhere. Yeah. So Deku and Sue have been friends for quite a while. And Deku is actually a popular kid who is actually one of the most popular quirk users ever. And everyone believes that Deku's quirks could actually surpass All Might's power. And they believe that Deku's quirk is an S-class quirk. Could be an S-class quirk. So yeah, Deku doesn't really care about that. All he cares about is becoming a hero. So yeah, Deku will meet some other villains in the future, and I will try to tell you everything about them. And there's going to be some heroes who have some villains with elemental powers, like other villains who have elemental powers, I'll put them in there. I'll try to make them up. I'll make their villain names up, but not their real names. So yeah, Deku is now. So yeah, Deku has been known as the Elemental Emperor because he controlled all the elements. And yes, Deku will have the powers of the Avatar. Even though he's not really the Avatar in this world, in this timeline. In this timeline of my hero, Deku is not the Avatar. He actually has a quirk called Over Elements. And his quirk has no balance to it, which means no holding back. But Deku has perfect control over it. So yeah, Deku is now. Everyone is packing up for the day since it's the last day of school. Everybody's packing up. Bakugo comes over to Deku, and Deku says, "What do you want, Bakugo?" Oh yeah, I forgot. Everyone else call you Kachan, right? Is this something you need? Yeah, there is something I need. And yes, you just say that both Bakugo and Deku are going to UA. And Bakugo gets pissed about this. And Bakugo says, "Don't even think about going to UA. After all, I have more chance. I have a better chance than you. And Deku says, whatever, Kachan. I don't really care. I'm going to UA and you can't stop me. And Bakugo tried to throw an explosion at Deku in the face, but Deku is protected by an air. But Deku protects himself with catches Bakugo's hand, Bakugo's arm, and throws it right back at him. Throws it right back at him, and Bakugo say, "Damn it! Oh, that really hurt." And so, sorry, that's my sisters. They're like they're super annoying, but I still love them. I really do love them, but I don't like it when they scream. Give me a moment. So Deku jumps out Deku opens a window and he uses the wind to hover down. And yes, Deku doesn't have his journal blown up by Bakugo. It actually has all his things of different techniques he's learned. And yes, he does have that hero analysis journal as well. So yeah, Deku will give one for all, and I want to make him over OP. This is my what if. Except there are a few abilities, few techniques that Deku is trying to figure out how to perfect them. He's even trying to see if there's any more of his Quirk can do. And then Deku takes a shortcut, and the slime villain comes out of nowhere and it attacks Deku. And Deku notices this and he dodges this by using the wind to make himself faster. And the slime villain says, "You have a really powerful Quirk, kid. Give me your come over here and give me your body." And Deku says, "Dude, seriously, you have problems. You are sick to the brain. There is no way I'm going to get my body to a sick freak like you. Go to hell, you damn brat." And the slime villain lunges right at Deku again, and Deku creates an air carrying dome, creates an earth force field shield around him. And so he decides to creates a vacuum, and in that vacuum is a bubble of air, and he traps the slime villain inside of it, and slime villain, and he compresses it and turns it into like a baby marble. And the slime villain says, "Let me out of here now, you damn brat! Give me your body already!" And Deku says, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about that now? You're a marble now. I should probably take this guy to the police, though. I'll put him in this bottle just in case. I'll just put him in this bottle just in case." And Deku tapes up and Deku has a water bottle, and he empties it, and he also gets a round of tape from his backpack, and he tapes the top as well, making sure the slime villain doesn't get out. And All Might comes in, and he asks, "Kid, where is the slime villain?" And Deku says, "All Might, it's you! All Might, it's you. Is there something wrong?" No, I'm just asking where the slime villain is. The sludge villain is." Sorry, I said slime, it's not sludge. Sorry, so if you heard in my other videos that But slime villain? No, it's actually a sludge villain. Sorry. And mom, and then Deku says, "Oh, I haven't been here." And Deku has a very chill personality. Has a chill personality, a level head. So yeah, Deku, because he has his quirk and it's a strong one, and All Might says, "Wait, you caught this villain by yourself, kid? What kind of quirk do you have?" And Deku says, "A really strong one. It's called Over Elements." That's a very interesting and unique quirk you got. Thanks. And All Might notices that he's losing a bit of time, and he wanted to ask Deku more about his quirk, but Deku does ask about the question about if he could become a hero, because he knows he could become a hero. So yeah, Deku will meet All Might again. Okay, everyone, let's talk. Okay, everyone, before we continue the what if, I want to say we're at 98 subscribers and we're almost to 100 subscribers, just a bit more, and we're there to what if Naruto became the Shield Hero. Yeah, that's right, Naruto the Shield Hero. And yes, I did promise I will make a backstory of how the Shield Hero and the 4 Cardinal Heroes. Well, there'll be other Cardinal Heroes in this, and the Akatsuki know about the Cardinal Heroes, about their amazing powers and their weapons. So yeah, they'll probably go after the Cardinal weapons and try to wield them for themselves. And yes, the whole Ninja War thing will happen. Yes, it's going to be a long series, but I have the will to keep going. The will of fire, like Naruto. I have the will of fire to keep going, no matter the cost. So yeah, I will continue. I will not surrender. I will continue becoming a great YouTuber. And yes, I know my content isn't great, but I will make it to the top. And I want to say thank you to everyone. Now let's continue the what if. And Deku is just walking from the city, and he bumps into a soda machine. And he sees a soda machine, and he gets a soda. He buys it, and he opens it, but then a guy bumps into him and says, "Watch it, kid." Excuse me. Didn't mean to bump it. Didn't mean to, sir. Whatever. Oh, and sir. And Deku says, "Oh yeah, sir. Do you mind giving back my wallet?" Oh yeah, sir. What you stole from my pocket wasn't my wallet. It was capture tape. What? And it goes off, and the capture tape wraps itself around the person that tried to steal Deku's wallet. Damn it! What the hell? Sorry to tell you this, dude, but I think you're going to go to jail. And Deku calls the police. And they come, and the guy says, "Damn you, kid! One of these days, I will come after you, and I'm going to strangle, and I'm going to kill you myself." And Deku says, "Whatever, dude. They all say that all the time. Bye, loser." Ugh. I'll show you who's the loser. Ugh. He doesn't know that I have a strong quirk. Well, when I break out onto I'm gonna hunt down that kid. I'm gonna kill everyone he loves. And then he'll be next. So yeah, he has that. So yeah, this guy has that has that sinister evil grin in his eyes, and he's serious about killing Deku and everyone he loves. So yeah, and Deku's wondering if he shouldn't call that guy a loser, because he believes that he was trying to survive. He was trying to probably trying to buy some food. But he notices, but then he realizes the guy was trying to steal from him, and that was a bad thing to do. So he doesn't actually mind about. He doesn't go wondering about it. And the slime villain and a new attack happens, and Deku says, "What the hell? What's going on? Why is the ground shaking?" And Deku does have psionic sensing abilities, and he does goes over there and where the vibrations are coming from, and he creates an electric current around his body, making himself boosting his speed. And he's there, and he sees that the heroes are fighting a villain, and this villain has some kind of like some kind of concrete quirk, some kind of like elemental quirk. It allows him to make himself into some kind of stone monster, and he's taking down the heroes one by one. And Mount Lady's there, and she's fighting this villain, and she grabs him, but then he punches her right in the cheek with a big rock fist when he comes out of his rock golem. And All Might comes along, but he debuffs, and everyone is seeing this, and everyone's running away from this. And Deku sees it, that the heroes are losing, and some of them are trying to get up and try to fight back, but they're so injured and hurt. And yes, Deku does have that water bending ability that allows him to heal people with water bending. So he goes over there and heals some of the heroes, and one of the heroes says, "What the hell? Kid, get the hell out of here! This is dangerous! Go!" And Deku says, "No, you need help. I need to heal you." "Heal us? What are you..." "Look, I may not be good at... look, let me help you." And Deku heals the hero and says, "Kid, how did you..." It's an ability of my quirk, so go. Go, since you're healed, you can go now. And Deku gets, and when Deku was about to, and the hero says, "Thanks, kid, but you should really get out of here. Go." And Deku was about to run away, but then he looks back and he says, "If I run away now, they'll just get hurt. They'll just get injured again, and more people will get hurt by this villain. I can't." And Deku rockets himself by generating fire from his feet, making himself into a cannon, and it was so much power that he managed to puncture a hole into the rock golem, and he grabs the villain, and they end up crashing into the ground, and Deku punches him in the face, trying to knock him out, and yeah, the whole incident is over. All Might sees it, and he believes that Deku is a worthy candidate for Once for All. So yeah, he tried to give it to Mirio, but Mirio says that he wants to use his own power instead of relying on another power. So yeah. That happens. And the big three also disagree because they want to do with their own power. And that was actually some of the other candidates, but Deku may be the only candidate. So yeah, Deku will get one for all to help him make himself physically more stronger. So yeah, we'll work that. I'll make sure to work it out. So yeah, Deku is praised by the heroes. And everyone watches on TV. And Sue, and Deku's friend called Sue, is seeing this and seeing that Deku is a hero even before they get into UA. Deku, it looks like you actually did become a hero before you even became a hero. And she blushes a bit, and yeah. So we're gonna leave it off here for now until part 2. There's only part 1, but if you guys want part 2, comment down, say on the comments below, and thank you everyone for watching. See ya.